So let's go over this one more time.
Go ahead.
In a game where the Preds were in a foreign country where they outshot the Penguins 20-10 after 2, outshot them 12-2 in the second period alone, were trailing late before the current hero of the country of Sweden tied the game with 70 seconds left. And then Steven Stamkos got the game-winning goal on a breakaway set up by Brady Shea. This happened all in one game?
So far, everything you have said is factually correct.
And this team loves keeping us in an abusive relationship with so many highs and lows all in one season.
Before you fly off the handle, Johnny, take a deep breath. Does someone somewhere have a voodoo doll collection of this roster?
As always, not helping.
I guess the season's over.
So, sit down silence.
That was the plan.
Why does it say placed on waivers?
Nothing said. I have to talk about dumb moves and a Pets front office.
What the hell did I just watch?
Do I really need to be here for this at this point?
I'm not having flashbacks to Game 4 against the Canucks last spring.
At this point, Johnny, you can just splice together old intros.
Cutie intro.
Redemption take you home.
I'm gonna need a bit of... Okay, I think I'm good. Everybody's hands go up, way up. Whew. As the Nashville Predators snap a 5-game losing streak that almost looked like it was going to be a 6-game losing streak before their fellow countrymen Philip Forsberg tied up late and Steven Stamkos won it on a breakaway in overtime as the Preds defeat the Penguins 2-1 in overtime Friday night in Avicii Arena in Stockholm, Sweden. I couldn't watch this game live as I have my day job, but I did DVR and I still can't believe what happened. Okay, let's get through the simple stuff first, being the first 2 periods, before we get to the meat of the sandwich of this game, being the third period and overtime. Relatively quiet in the first period, with the Pens and Preds getting 8 shots apiece on each other's goalies. In the second period, the Preds would outshoot the Penguins 12-2 in that middle frame. But of course, knowing the Preds a lot, it would be the Penguins being outgunned and only getting 2 registered shots on Saros would be the team to strike first. Evgeny Malkin, because of course it was going to be him or Crosby, gets a lucky bank shot from behind Saros' net off of Michael McCarron's stick that goes in, and the Penguins have a 1-0 lead despite being outgunned and outworked in this game. And the Pens have that all lucky but mighty 1-0 lead at the conclusion of 40 minutes. And remember, once again, I was at work during this entire game. And by the time the third period rolls around, I keep checking my phone, seeing that it's still 1-0. I'm like, good. Let the pain and anticipation of a 6-game losing streak that would happen at the conclusion of this game wash over me. Let that pain fester inside. We're at 5 minutes gone in the third, then halfway through the third, and still trailing 1-0. Pretty even on a shot clock as time ticks away. I'm just like accepting my fate, the fate of this team for this fan base. Is like, let's just get this game over with. We've got 5 minutes left to go in regulation now. Yes, this is totally a Preds thing to do. Go to a foreign country and still get goalied. 4 minutes left to go in regulation, then 3 minutes left to go in regulation. Under 90 seconds left to go in regulation. Brunette pulls Saros for the extra attacker. Preds finally force a face-off to Artur Silovs' left. Andrew Brunette calls a timeout. Brunette wants this next play to live or die with him. Usually you see an assistant on the offensive side and an assistant on the defensive side rally the troops around to decide the play. Nope. This play, to his credit, is all on Andrew Brunette. And then the ensuing face-off. blink or you'll miss it, Steven Stamkos wins the ensuing faceoff, and instead of it going back, he gets it towards the net. And guess who is a hungry dog going right in after it? Philip Forsberg, forehand, backhand, before you know it, pass, Silas in the net, and the Preds have time to scream at one. His fellow countrymen, Swedish people, celebrate their new hero just in time for the Olympics next year, tying this game. Each team would get one more registered shot on goal. Overtime hits. This game somehow is tied at 1. Preds have come back from the dead, it seems. And we wouldn't have to wait very long, because just about 30 seconds into overtime, a period that the Preds have lost 4 times coming into this one. They've won in the gimmick but have not won 3-on-3. Somebody on this roster amazingly decided that enough was enough. In the Preds zone, Pence failed to score on an attempt. They even failed to get a shot on net. Brady Shea, I had to rub my eyes when I saw the replay, of all people, has the puck and he can see, hey, Steve, go along. Steven Stamkos skates in. He's got a Pence defender near him, but on a partial break, cutting down the right wing board, Stamkos calls game, slaps it over Silas' right shoulder. It's in. And the Preds have snatched victory from the jaws of defeat of those 70 seconds left to go in regulation, tied and walking off in overtime, winning this game 2-1. Well, seemingly, someone bought themselves a stay of execution. I was mentally prepared for this team to come home from Sweden with Friday and Sunday's game, with both being losses, and prepared for the momentum that would have occurred for Andrew Brunette to be fired. And for 58 minutes and 49 seconds in this game, it looked like we were heading in that direction. But then off that face-off, Phil Forsberg was like, not in my home country. Forsberg tied it, and then Steven Stamkos, who again deserves credit for winning that face-off that led to the Forsberg tying goal. Steven Stamkos won it in overtime, and he didn't even have to do it on a one-timer. Now the Preds have the advantage of having this win, and now they can go for the Sweden road trip sweep on Sunday. Who would have thunk it that the Preds had this opportunity, even though the pessimist in me is still expecting for the Preds to come out of this with a split in the series. As long as the Preds don't get embarrassed on Sunday when Pittsburgh is the home team and will have the advantage of last change, I think Brunette is probably keeping his job, at least for now. And don't worry, Preds Nation, I'm not going to fall into this trap saying, oh, the Preds are fine, the Preds are good again, they're going to go on a long winning streak or an 18-game unbeaten streak like they did 2 years ago. Everything's fine, everything's sunshine and daisies. No, and neither should you. It was an overtime win, not an outright win, but we can enjoy this little bit of happiness. It's Friday night. Enjoy this for now, Preds Nation. Relax Saturday with no Preds game to worry about, and come fully rested to cheer on this team, whether or not you're in Sweden or in Canada or the US or whatever, to watch this team play another game before they're off for almost an entire week, a week from tomorrow. We will talk to you on Sunday. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like it. You can find my social media and interact with me during every Preds regular season or playoff played game, foreign or domestic, by clicking on a channel name. Tell all your friends about redemption. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption, Steven Stamkos included. Don't miss a chance to witness redemption.